Hi guys, Taiwan Trades. Here we are on Monday. I think it's the first proper week, a day of the week. We are in the first week of the month, so I wanted to do a short trade recap on a trade which I missed today, so that you can learn from my mistakes maybe, and so that we can improve together. So starting to the high time frames, you can see that my J1 liquidity is still this weekly BC right here, and when we opened the week we started pushing higher instantly. So my point of interest was this CB, which was created on Wednesday, on the Wednesday of the last week, and I wanted to see a proper reaction from there before considering anything else. So if we go to the low time frames, on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that this daily CB overlaps with this CB also, which is also a BPR formed on Friday, 2nd of May, and I still expected some bearish momentum when price pushed higher, sweeping the London highs right here, and price left this previous day's low intact. So I expected and still expect price to reach this low right here, and preferably maybe this previous week's low, which might happen tomorrow. We'll see when it will happen, but yeah, that was my bias on the high time frame. So when the price reached here, I realized that okay, we are in a bearish trend. This high was never swept at the last Thursday's high was never swept on the GBP/USD, but on Euro it has been taken, and also the Friday's high has been taken on EURUSD, but not on the GBP/USD. So my bias was bearish, and that's why I got to my entry time frame right here on the 5-minute time frame. After price reached this 1 hour CB, I did not try to call the top. I instead waited for this raid on liquidity and marked this DC, which caused this raid. So I wanted it to be used as support and then later on be used as a resistance. So because I did not get any confirmations before 10 a.m., I waited for the 10 a.m. and when it came about, it gave a very sharp move to the downside, showing bearish momentum. You can see that price did not form any wick at all. But if you look closely, also another reason I did not enter just yet was that there was no clear divergence on the highs. If you look this candle right here, its body is relatively equal to this one. So I did not see any clear divergence except for this one, which seemed like just a minor sweep. So this week you can see it was formed at 940 and this at 950, and this displacement I was waiting for the price to reach at least this 5-minute CB to consider going short. So its market structure shift has already happened inside of this 5-minute BC. I wanted it to be inverted and maybe touch this 5-minute BC right here. So the reason why I did not enter this short trade to trade towards my drones and liquidity, where the first sell side was this 6 a.m. low and preferably this London low right here, was that I did not get a proper tap into this 5-minute CB right here, and 10 a.m. did not create a wick at all. But if you could scroll to the current date and go into the futures market, you can see that indeed this CB was balanced. If you go to the Euro futures, you can see that this exact CB was balanced. The price swept a little bit above the 10 a.m. So this is something I see occur a lot, and I did not trust this whole move to the downside, and I set my sell limit above right here, but I did not get filled in because of the broker differences in spreads and price deliveries. So I did not get the entry I wanted. So at 10:30, when this low was taken, I knew already that my draw, the price, if the price indeed had to go to these lows, all of these lows, resistance, liquidity, the price did not have to return back into this gap, which could act as a breakaway gap. So I removed my limit to avoid the price from reversing from here, because if they reversed from here, that would mean that it certainly could reach all this engineered buy side. So far, price stayed, rejected it, and found support to this order block right here inside of the daily CB on the high time frame, and continued towards my initial draw on liquidity right here. And yeah, I missed out because I did not pay attention to what happened in the futures market. So that is a lesson I learned, maybe you can say the hard way, because this could be a very smooth trade and I could have gained an easy trade on Monday. I don't know why, but Mondays have been very smooth lately. Since April opened, Mondays have been a very expansive day. So I'm journaling this trade even though I didn't take it, and you can see that this analysis was a very simplistic yet a very clear one. So I hope you gained something and you took something from my miss out on this trade, so that you will not miss out. If you didn't, if you're not sure if the trade have reacted off of your POI, check on the futures market, because that is the only market which shows the most official price action delivery. So thank you for sticking to the end. If you have not yet joined my free Telegram channel, where I post this daily content, I think that these charts were marked ahead of time, of course, and this is Euro, I guess. Yeah, and everything was already marked out. I didn't want to force this trade and I let it go. My pending limit was never filled, so yeah, I had to let it go. So better days are coming, I know that for sure. So thank you guys for sticking to the end against Ivan trades, and hope this May will be better. So thank you for sticking. Yeah.